Wait. Of course.
Stretch.
Epic.
Stretch.
Epic.
Stretch.
That I can't talk about right now. But anyway. Hi people, it's Dami and Toju here, and this is
Toju the 1.0.
just for the very goods. Now I want to say a very big thank you to you for your fantastic feedback, the likes and the shares, comments and engagement on Twitter, on Facebook, on the blogs, Instagram, everywhere. You're blowing up everything. Thank you so much for that. And for those who were guessing.
Oh yeah, so obviously thank you very much for taking time out for that. But unfortunately, of course, we're not going to tell you if it's a boy or a girl.
Is that the blue or the pink?
We will at some point.
What color would you get if you God forbid it? But if it makes blue and pink, what color would that be?
That would not be a human being.
Okay, so obviously we're having a real human being. But Elle has decided that she's going to keep that close to her heart.
Yes, but we will tell you before, after delivery.
Soon enough.
Soon enough.
Okay, but now we want to have a bit of flashback. We do understand that there are some of you who are joining us on this journey for the first time ever, and even those who have been with us for a couple of months or maybe the last 1 year. You might want to examine some of the high points or highlights of our conversations in our first series of videos. So we want you to go down memory lane with us, and we hope you enjoy watching this.
But I cook now because of him, because I love him and I want him to eat good food and I want him to put on some weight. We're still working on that. He's tried, he's done well.
She's actually a good cook. You know that? I mean, she was like very concerned. Oh, I don't cook, I don't enjoy cooking and all. But I haven't had one bad meal, and that's just the honest truth.
At that point in time, I was just going to leave it. I just hope that at some point he will change his mind or see reason. And that's what eventually happened. So I submitted and gave it time. He reasoned it out and saw that okay, he could actually be wrong and there's nothing in being wrong as a man, and apologizing and moving on. Yeah, so that's how we got through that.
That's how we go through that. Now it might look like a minor issue, but many have gone to war about such.
Yeah.
And many have had their homes broken because of those tiny cracks.
You know I was going to be your wife, or how did you know I was the one?
First of all, let me ask you, are you sure we're supposed to be together?
Well, even if I'm changing my mind now, it's very unfortunate because it's too late in the day.
Yeah. Because so once you say I do, you have to keep on doing till you're done.
Done meaning the end of time when Jesus comes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like you're done for, like your life has finished.
Or you're done, like I pick up my bag tomorrow and say I'm done.
Yeah, no, not at all. We believe in a lifetime of commitment. So
okay, so that was fun going down memory lane. I think I've actually watched those videos maybe once, so it was good to see.
You know, the funny thing was, a couple of days ago, I was just, as we were preparing for this, I started watching, and I didn't realize when I got to like 15 minutes into one of the videos, I said I was not even one of the people in the video. So amazing.
Yeah, so cool, and I think we did well, babe, considering that we shot the videos in our living room with our own cameras, and he did all the editing, all the music and everything. So cool, well done, we did well.
Thank you. And you're my assistant producer.
I know, that's where you sit down, take one, take two, do your face like this, do your face like that. Right, okay, so moving on, talking about how time has passed, last 1 year, we put together a few questions just to help you know how we've been, what we've been going through, the highs, the lows, the time he upset me. I think I was actually, I wanted to not forgive you, but it wasn't going to pay anybody. So yeah, that's gone and we were really paying Misha just to let you guys know and to let him know.
I'm sorry about it, but you know what they say about I'm sorry about that. What they say about love and lovers and successful marriages is that a happy couple are two people who have mastered the art of forgiveness.
Yeah. It pained me, but yes, I have forgiven him. Alright, so we'll just move on to the questions and let you guys get a sneak peek into how we've been in the last year. One word. I didn't think I could do it, but I think I can. The last 1 year has been stretching. Not necessarily in a bad way, because sometimes you're stretched out and in retrospect you realize that you've learned so much. So I think the last year has been stretching.
To describe the last year in one word, I know what the word is to me. The word is epic. The last 1 year has been epic. And what do I mean? I mean adventurous, trying, testing, fun. But I think the most important thing is having my LL beside me, as the lead actress in the movie of our life.
I think I have become more peaceful. I've learned how to overlook a lot of things or not necessarily hammer on things in the moment. I've learned to be wise about how to deal with issues instead of blowing them out of proportion. So I've learned to be more peaceful. That's one area I think I've really grown. I don't nag as much as I used to. I don't think I nag anymore at all, actually. So yeah, that's been my biggest growth area. For my husband, I think he's learned to listen more and apologize more. He never really had a problem apologizing, but now he understands more why he is apologizing, and he's even much more sincere about it. So that's his greatest growth area.
The biggest growth area in my life, as revealed by our experience together over the last 1 year, was just learning how to get outside of my own body and my mind and out of my own space and try to see things sometimes entirely from our perspective, really, because generally when something goes wrong, we're out of kilter and quick to move on. But I see that in marriage that doesn't always work. So I've learned how to listen more, really pay attention, and be more deliberate and intentional about conversations and making apologies and making adjustments. The greatest growth area in the life of my wife has been, I said, let me use the word, let me be more realistic about things, being a little less or a lot less emotional about things, and being more logical about things, trying to see things as well from my perspective, and I mean, I've really enjoyed that. So typically arguments that will take a couple of hours before, these days take a couple of minutes, and that's, love you, Ella, thank you for that.
Yeah, I clearly remember this one. I haven't thought about this. My favorite memory over the last year. We did go somewhere for our honeymoon, not honeymoon, for our first year anniversary last year. Okay, yes. We went to some resort slash theme park slash family resort. So that was really nice. We were only there for 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. But it was really nice. A lot of activities, rest time, play time, time to bond. So yeah, I think that's my favorite moment from last year.
My favorite memory from last year, I'm not sure it's something I need to disclose on camera. So I guess it was one of those days when I got back from a trip and great things happened.
My least favorite memory has been the transition process. I can't pick out one particular time, but just generally having to think about plans for moving back, starting work here again, shipping luggage, getting a new house, just the whole process of thinking about it and actually now implementing it. That was my least favorite part from last year.
My least favorite memory from the last year, what was it? Oh, okay. There were quite a number of them, right? But one of them was something that happened that really affected my wife in a very deep way. Don't worry, nothing damaging, but yeah.
My expectations next 12 months. Well, major is the fact that baby's on the way. So that's going to take up a lot of my time, attention. But I'm looking forward to a semi-stress-free new journey of being a mom. I'm looking forward to grooming my child, raising my child, bonding with my child, loving him or her, growing myself as a woman, as a mother, growing in prayers with God and with my husband as well, not forgetting that he's there and he's the first baby. Maritally, I'm looking forward to working more with my husband as we start a new phase of our lives, helping him more, supporting him more, and also growing into myself, into the purposes and plans that God has for me. So I will have a few events over the year, or at least one event to start with, and then when baby grows, then we can expand. And yeah, so that's it.
Because I want to grow deeper into God. I want to become a lot more useful for Him and for His kingdom. I also want to develop a stronger bond with my wife as we together emerge as parents for the first time. I've never been a father before, she's never been a mother before. So I think that's going to be an exciting experience of raising our child. And of course, there's so many projects lined up, trips, engagements, speaking engagements, books, events, ministry work, outreaches, programs, all the work. So there's a whole lot of that, and I think that's the Honor God family in there. So we hope you enjoyed watching our answers to those questions. We intentionally kept them short and sharp, mastering our time. And by the way, we're here for you on the long run. So I guess there are a couple of things that we've not been able to talk about. So let me ask LL, for all of you who were the sleep experts a year ago recommending solutions for the snoring, and you remember that, love snoring and other things. So LL, how has the snoring been?
First of all, did we do anything about the solutions? Did we try anyone?
Well, maybe we altered sleeping postures and stuff.
Okay, I think that's the only thing that we've tried to do. So when he's snoring and it's gone, he still snores.
But not like that. Not as often, not as loud.
Not as often and not as loud. I don't know how, but actually not as often and not as loud. Maybe you have moments where 2 days back to back, maybe you're really tired or you slept really late, then it's really loud. So I just...
And so how often do I snore? Like once a week or twice a month? Or?
Twice a month. I wish. Like on the average, like twice a week. 2.5 times.
That's not bad, you know.
Because you're not the one hearing it. So like maybe 2-3 times a week. But when it gets too loud, sometimes I try not to wake him up all the time now because I feel that's unfair, especially if he slept at 4 o'clock and I'm waking up at 5:30. But when it's too loud, then I still just tap you and then you roll over.
Yeah,
it's usually funny though. So I'm tapping him and like, I'm like, roll over. What happened? So just roll over. You're snoring. Okay. And then it's really funny. I can't really explain it, but it's really funny.
Yeah, I guess the other thing you've noticed is laughing when I'm sleeping.
I don't know whether he's dreaming or he's just tickled. My husband is easily tickled. He laughs a lot. So I mean, at awkward moments, he just starts laughing. And the first few times I was a bit scared that who's chasing you. I send them back to sender. You know what? No, it's not that deep. So yeah, but I think most of the time you're dreaming or you're just a happy child. But maybe it shows that there's no stress in our lives. Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord. Quite honestly, and you still sleep like that.
Or once I on the bed.
You're practicing poison in your sleep.
But even now with the baby, they tell me to sleep on my side.
So I guess you've been practicing all along.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure serving you again in this episode. We look forward to the very next one. So as usual, we encourage you to like this, share this, talk about it, blog about it, get in touch with us. If you have any questions that you'd like us to shed more light on, do let us know. But for now, if you know anybody who loves love,
Who is in love,
hoping to find love,
praying that love finds them.
spirit about all things love, do send them a link to this video.
I don't know about desperate, but okay.
Okay, desperately trying not to be desperate about love. Just send them this video, and we trust that something somewhere will enrich their own relationship. And we'll talk to you sometime soon.
Bye.